I'm Martha Quinn. As Martha's Greatest Hits continues, we're going to have a lesson in Australian colloquialisms after this. We continue on right here with Men at Work's Down Under, where they talk about Vegemite sandwiches, fried out Cumbies, which is like an old beat-up van, a whole bunch of other Australian colloquialisms, as I mentioned before, thrown in there. This is from their debut album, Business as Usual, which spent 15 weeks at #1, and this particular song was #1 for an entire month. Bass player John Reese said, and I quote, and this is a very interesting quote, interesting perspective on Men at Work, and he says that their biggest contribution to music, and I quote, would be opening the doors for those Australian bands that are far more original and musically better than we are. Well, that sounds like a humble man speaking, and here they are, Men at Work's Down Under. Talk about pop music. That with Soft Cell's Tainted Love, the Human League's Don't You Want Me, definitely sort of mark that which was going on in music from the late 70s, early 80s. Another track like that that stands out is Modern English's I Melt With You. This song has stood the test of time. They hail from Colchester, England. This is from the After the Snow album. And you know what I really enjoy about this video is you can see Robbie Gray on lead vocals, and they all seem so psyched. They're so psyched to be making a video. And here we have it. This is Modern English, I Melt With You. I'm Martha Quinn, and this is what I call the swing shift in Martha's Greatest Hits, where we get the opportunity to play two videos that are related. What could be more related than John Lennon and the Beatles? Hang on for that.
I'm Ben. It's my show, yo.
No, actually, it's more like... No, it's... Oh, you'll just have to watch. And stick around for Remote Control. That's a game show. Well, sort of. Then it's MTV Prime, the best of MTV. MTV Tonight, starting at 7. We didn't say it was gonna be pretty.
Hi, I'm Martha Quinn, and this is what we call the swing shift, where we get to play 2 or 3 videos that are sort of under some kind of theme or another. So we've got John Lennon, Nobody Told Me, which is followed by the Beatles. We have a great classic video with some real prime archival footage, and as one who has been to many Beatle fests, I recognize a lot of this. Love Me Do is where John Lennon is playing the harmonica, and a quick piece of trivia. Who taught John Lennon how to play the harmonica early on? Give you a hint. Giving it up for your love every day. Remember that song? Delbert McClinton? Yes! Well, he's the one who was, you know, I don't know, traveling throughout Germany or something and hooked up with the Beatles, and in fact did give John his first coaching on the harmonica, and we will hear this. God, it's amazing to think that coming up this year in 1990 will be the 10th anniversary of John Lennon's death. His music lives on. We start off with Nobody Told Me, followed by the Fab Four. I'm Martha Quinn, and this is Martha's Greatest Hits, and on the way, the very first video ever to make use of dialogue. After this. I was looking through the mail recently, and I came across a request for Pat Benatar from Sharon Clark, who writes, I watch you all the time. You make the show a lot of fun. Thank you, Sharon. That is so nice. Let me take a moment to show the address if you'd like to write to me with your thoughts or a request. Martha's Greatest Hits, 1775 Broadway, New York, 10019. So, for Sharon Clark, we have the first video that ever featured spoken dialogue. It was directed by Bob Giraldi, who has directed just a million commercials that you've seen on television. This was one of his earliest entrees into the video world, and went on to direct quite a landmark video, Say, 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 for Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. Didn't really turn out to be a particularly landmark song, but it was just that collaboration was so incredible, Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. So here we have Pat Benatar doing the famous Dance move, Love is a Battlefield. For you, Sharon Clark. On the way, we have got Joe Elliott and the boys, Def Leppard, after this break. I'm Martha Quinn, and you know, you want to see how riveted to my show the whole MTV staff is? Watch this. I'll pretend the show is over, and you'll see what happens. Well, that's it. Martha's Greatest Hits is over. Foosball. Foosball. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. Hey, save a place for me. I want to get in there. Teased you with just a few moments back, who is the lead guitarist for Men at Work? And then we cruelly took a break. Did you feel like it was the last episode of Dallas? And now I'm going to tell you that was all a dream. Remember when we did that? This whole, the whole last season was a dream. That's when I said, thank you, Knots Landing, thank you. Tell me the whole thing was a dream. Yeah, well, it was a dream that I gave you my ratings then. All right, a little bit on Men at Work. Who's the lead guitarist? Ron Strikert. Woo! Ron Strikert, lead guitar. Greg Ham, sax. Jerry Spicer on drums. John Reese on bass. Collectively, they are known as Men at Work. Let's take a look. Oh, next time, I'll mention quickly, Talking Heads, Sting, Aerosmith, Rod Stewart. I'll see you then. Meanwhile, here they are, the Men at Work. Doo-doo-doo-doo.